And welcome to Detox Bites episode number 30. Can you believe it? Here we are in my house, in my kitchen, and we're going to be doing a video today where I'm going to show you how to make raw chocolate. It's a fantastic recipe that I actually got from my dad, Mida, and there's a few things that you'll need for the recipe, but we'll go through that along with the ingredients, which will also be popped in the description below so you can get them there. So the basic ingredients for this recipe are cacao butter, raw cacao powder, and some sort of sweetener. Today I'm going to be using coconut palm sugar, but you might like to use raw organic agave, maple syrup, honey. It's really up to you depending on what flavour you like, and also coconut oil today. It makes the chocolate slightly softer, so I quite like that. So the very first thing you need to do is to boil the cacao. So once your water's boiled, you're going to fill up a pan just with a couple of inches of water. And then here we have 120 grams of raw cacao butter. We start off grating it and it takes ages to grate, so then we just finely chopped it, and actually that works really, really well. In a Perspex glass, and we're just going to pop it in the pan and put the pan on a really low heat. Now there's a couple of things that are really important here. You don't want the butter to cook over 60 degrees because then it's cooking and it won't still be raw. Once it starts melting, and the idea is to melt it, you can feel that if you put your finger in it and it's warm, that's probably a good temperature. You don't want it to get too hot. If you've got one of those temperature proddy things, 38 degrees is ideal.
Specific.
Well, I am specific, yeah. It's important to stick to the recipe.
What are you doing?
I'm waiting for the last little yellow dots of butter to melt.
Okay.
There's 2 bits left. So once the cacao butter has melted and it forms a yellow liquid, looks a bit like olive oil or something, then we're going to add, take it off the heat, and then we're going to add in the raw cacao powder. So we're going to add 6 tablespoons of raw cacao powder and just stir it in. So I'm just going to add 6 tablespoons. I'm going to add them sort of 2 at a time, and then stir a bit so that it mixes in a bit better. And then once the cacao's all mixed in, I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of coconut palm sugar. And as I said, you can adapt this to use whatever sweetener suits you best. So we're adding that in and then just mixing it in. This next bit's optional. I'm just going to add in about half a spoon of coconut oil. It basically will make the chocolate a bit softer, but obviously if you like a harder chocolate then you don't have to add it. It's completely up to you. So I'm just going to put that in and mix it. The heat will gently melt the coconut oil in there. So the last thing I'm going to add in today for extra deliciousness is a heaped teaspoon of vanilla powder. This is so amazing. Like, even the smell is just, it's incredible. But you can flavour the chocolate however you like. So if you want to add in goji berries or chopped nuts or anything that you want, really, you can then tailor the chocolate to however you like it. And it's at this stage that you would add whatever flavouring you're going to add to it. So the last stage is to pour the mixture into a mould of some sort. You might, if you're very organised, have some really pretty little moulds, kind of plasticky, rubbery ones that you can just pop the chocolate out of afterwards. I am not that organised and don't have any such thing lying around my house, so I've got a tin with grease-proof paper. It's fine, it'll just come out a bit rustic, but to be honest, it's all going to get eaten.
You're so lazy.
Why? Lazy?
No moulds.
Yeah, but...
Call yourself a YouTube presenter.
Do I? So as you can see, it has a really nice glassy finish on the top. You can tap it down a bit to get rid of any air bubbles, and then all you need to do is pop it in the fridge for 2 hours, or if you're in a rush, in the freezer, but it won't set, it's nicer to set it in the fridge. And then it's ready for eating. So here we have it, raw chocolate straight out of the freezer. We did make it in the freezer because we're working today, so we have to fit in filming around our work schedule. And it's ready to go, so you can just chop it up, smash it up, however you like, and eat it. And then just you can pop it back in the fridge afterwards, or you can keep it out of the fridge. It'll be a bit more melty, but that's fine. And I'm just going to try some. Well, that's really nice. Try some, Jane.
Yeah, I'll have some.
Try some of that.
Thanks.
So, as you might expect, you can actually buy every single ingredient used in making this chocolate. You can buy it all from Detox Trading. Just head to our website, www.detoxtrading.co.uk, or click in the link that is below. And thank you very much for watching.